guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup using only TikTok viral products. I'm honestly really surprised I've not filmed this kind of video yet. I've seen so many videos of people doing their makeup using strictly the viral products that everyone is talking about. Keep in mind, there are some products here that I don't necessarily love, but that is what makes it fun, and I'm excited to see how the makeup look turns out by the end of this video. Just mixing products I like and products I dislike, and I've actually not mixed all of these products together before, so the makeup look might come out really cute or it might come out terrible. I have not yet done my skin prep because I have a lot of viral skincare related products to also use for this video as well, so I thought we would do that together. Oh, wait, that's not my pink one. I felt like a little off-brand for a second there. Yeah, that felt a little weird. Anyways, okay, I of course got a little bit closer to the camera, so let's go ahead and start off with the Tower 28 SOS spray. Honestly, I used to really love this, but after using it for so long, I felt like it gradually stopped working for me. Maybe if I give this a break for a few weeks or so, it might, you know, refresh and it'll start doing stuff for my skin. But I've had this kind of bad problem where I've been breaking out a lot, and this has not really helped. So yeah, it used to help a lot with breakouts and preventing them, but like I said, since I've been using it so much, I feel like it's gradually done nothing. I do enjoy using this after the gym though, just to get rid of the bacteria and stuff and the sweat, just because I feel like this is a really good refresh for your skin, and I feel a lot more clean if I can't wash my face straight away. And another one is the Glow Recipe Pore Tight Toner. Same with the Tower 28 spray, I found that this gradually did less and less for me, and I feel like gradually my skin just gets used to the products I'm putting on, so it just kind of stops working. When I first started using this though, I really enjoyed it, but now I just, I've not been seeing crazy results from it for the past like month or so. But yeah, I mean, it still smells really good and I do reach for it, but now I'm kind of into the Ordinary Milky Toner. I like this a lot better. Next, I've not talked about this before, but this is the Glow Recipe Plump Plump Hyaluronic Cream. It is a dewy moisturizer cream, and to be honest, this just did not work for me. I don't know, it just wasn't really for me. I felt like my skin was not super hydrated and moisturized when I used this, but you know, I haven't used this in a while, so maybe I might change my mind. It's a very basic moisturizer. I just don't really feel like it does anything for my skin personally. The Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. I talked about this pretty recently in a past video, and this also I cannot stand. It makes my makeup pill so badly. I don't know if mixing different products with this is gonna help the cause, but the times that I have tried it, I didn't really like it. People say it gives that glass skin effect, but for me, I feel like it just makes my skin look wet. Like, it brings out my texture so much. But honestly though, now that I'm using this again, like months later, it does feel a lot more moisturizing than this cream. So, I don't know, I guess that's just a new thing for me. But yeah, no, after using all of those together, my skin just feels very greasy and very oily. Next up are two very viral products. The Supergoop Glow Screen and the Drunk Elephant Be Goldie drops. I never ended up getting the bronzing drops just because bronzing drops do not look good on me, as we have seen in my past videos. But I do have the glow screen, and I honestly didn't even realize I've not opened this. It's too greasy looking of a product, and I've tried way better sunscreens than this. I do enjoy the fact that it is SPF 40 though, but at the end of the day, this is the last sunscreen I reach for, and it makes me just look greasy. Like, so greasy, it's insane. If I were to pick my favorite glowy sunscreen, it would for sure be the Kosas Dream Beam. I don't feel like that one is as oily, and it soaks into my skin a lot quicker. And then also the Drunk Elephant Goldie Drops. These are okay. I'm just gonna quickly put a light layer on top, but like I said, they're okay. I would never go as far as to spend $40 on them ever again. That was probably the biggest waste of money of my life. I'm not even kidding. Definitely not of my life, but you guys know what I'm saying. $40 for this is actually so it should be illegal. I'm sorry, like what? I am a Say glowy gel person all the way, but I feel like if anything, the Drunk Elephant ones have been way more viral. I'm gonna let this soak in for as long as possible just to prevent the pilling as much as possible because I'm just not in the mood to deal with it today. I really don't want to take off all my makeup and have to redo it. So I will be right back to try out the next product once everything's kind of seeped in. Okay, so I sat in front of my fan for like 5 minutes. So hopefully this is all kind of soaked in now. So let's go ahead and get into primer. Everyone has been talking about the e.l.f. Power Grip for the longest time now. I'm now on my 3rd repurchase of this primer and I absolutely love it. It is so tacky and it hydrates my skin and does not dry me out. I just find that when I use this, my makeup is stuck to my face the entire day. I just love this primer and it's the one primer that has just kind of stuck to my routine. Next up is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. With this, I'm not a huge fan of it and I wish that I could be. But every single get ready with me I see on TikTok, this is the first product that they're using, and that just cannot be me. I don't like it. I just feel like it enhances my skin texture so much, and I don't know what I was thinking getting this shade back then. It's way too orange, but at the same time, it does blend out really nicely. And I just go ahead and take a brush with this. And you can see it just like highlights all my pores and stuff like that. And then once it's kind of tapped in, I will go in with a beauty blender to kind of absorb the rest of it. Because the more I layer on of this, the more I find my skin gets really cakey. Now that that is kind of almost blended in, I'm gonna go in with a foundation. The Haus Labs foundation, I honestly really like this foundation, but I prefer it much more when I only use the tiniest amount. But ooh, honestly, mixing these two together, isn't that bad. Why does that not look terrible? Like the e.l.f. Halo Glow on its own is a no for me, but when I put like a foundation over it, it's like not bad. Wait, why do I love that? Okay, wait, this might be going really well. So next, I think we're gonna go in with bronzer slash contour. So there are 2 very, very viral bronzers that I've seen. There is the LYS one, which I love. It is definitely in my top 3 favorite bronzers. And then also the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. But I've seen these both go incredibly viral, so I don't know what I should do here, guys. I don't know if I just want to kind of try it out and do both and see how that looks, or it might just mess up completely. But I think we're just gonna do both and just have fun with it. I'm gonna go in with the LYS and I'm just gonna go very lightly with this. I love this bronzer stick so much. It is the most creamy formula I've ever seen. But yeah, if you guys just watch right now, see how easy that blends out. It's absolutely beautiful. And I don't even know if I want to use the Charlotte Tilbury one now because I'm kind of enjoying my makeup. And of course I like to bring it like behind the ears and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and try out this bronzer one more time. First off, it's way too dark for me, which I don't love. But last time when I used it, I did put a little too much. And you see that, it disappears. It disappears entirely. It doesn't want to stay. Like, even though I did put another product on underneath it. Okay, I'm gonna start with this much. And then I'm gonna blend it out. Okay, so it did add a little more depth to my cheek, but I just don't like how cool toned it is. And yeah, it is a contour, so I can't really complain about that. But a lot of people do use this as like a bronzer, but this is like way more cool toned. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like the 2 dots just so I can say I use this. But for me, when I use this by itself, it is incredibly patchy. But honestly, now that I put it on top of the bronzer, it doesn't look that bad. Next up is cream blush. Rare Beauty, obviously. This is the shade Happy, and I used to really like it, but I just kind of stopped using it, mostly just because it's kind of too pigmented for my liking. Honestly, wait, the shade is really pretty. Like, this pink shade I can kind of deal with. Like, it's not too much of a super bright pink, but it is very nice. But yeah, no, it's so easy to go overboard, and when you go overboard, you cannot go back. So I'm just taking that bronzer brush that I used and kind of just tapping it underneath so the lines kind of mesh together. Okay, so the blush is on. Obviously, it will get a little more diluted with the concealer. So for concealer, we have Hourglass. I love this concealer so much, and I'm pretty much out of this already. I'm gonna go to Sephora next and get the big size for sure. It has a very nice full coverage look to it without caking and just creasing. And I love the look of this when it's blended out. It just looks so smooth and airbrushed. Okay, moving on, now we have to set the face. I love the Huda Beauty setting powder. It's absolutely amazing. And I also have the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder as well, but I'm almost out of that. So we're just using the Huda Beauty one for today. And look how good it blurs. Kind of crazy. Also, when I tap it into my blemishes, it kind of helps them disappear. They don't really stick out as much, so that's what I also really love about that powder as well. So I went ahead and set everything on my face because I was way too glowy. I kind of hated it, and especially in summer too, I'm just gonna be sweating it all off. So now we're gonna go into powder bronzer. I have not heard anyone talk about a viral powder bronzer. So I'm just gonna go in with the Sephora Bronzed, and if people have been talking about a viral powder bronzer, I don't have it, so we're just using the Sephora Bronzed one. And this one's honestly really good as well. I honestly forgot how much I love this one. And I'm just gonna do a very light bronze on my face real quick. If you guys have not tried this bronzer, I highly recommend. Like, I forgot how much I liked this. So now that the bronzer is done, I'm gonna go in with my powdered blush, the Too Faced one. So this is definitely not worth the money at all. And you guys are gonna see right now. I tap in. For how much this product is hyped up and talked about, I was expecting it to be like 20 times more pigmented, and it honestly kind of disappears after a while too. And yeah, I get it, a lot of blush does disappear kind of straight away, but this one it just disappears too quick. Okay, we are nearing the end, but now for highlighter, we're gonna go in with the Benefit Cookie. Honestly, I want to credit myself and say that I was one of the first people to discover this highlighter. I really love it so much, and you can tell because I got this when it was like the bigger size. Now Benefit has condensed their size down to like half of this, which yeah, it obviously does mean it's kind of expired, but like who cares? But it's so pretty. I also really love this highlighter as like an inner corner highlight too. I love it. It's cute. It's the moment. But now it is time for brows. I'm going to be using the NYX Brow Glue. As you guys know, I love this stuff so much. It is kind of messy. Since this one is fairly new, I like to go very light with it, but this product has my brows up all day long. It adds a nice tint to them if you want to get like a tinted one, and it also shapes them very nicely as well. But now let's go ahead and set the face real quick. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. The best setting spray I've ever tried. I have gone through bottles of these. They are so, so good because it has my makeup on all day. It does not even matter the circumstance. I will come home after a long day and my makeup will still be on. And I've never experienced anything like this before. And finally, let's go ahead and end off this look with some mascara. The e.l.f. Lash Extender is a newer viral product, but honestly, this is one of my new favorite mascaras, and you guys will see why right now. I, of course, start with curling my lashes because there's no way I can not have them curled. This is one coat. I barely have any eyelashes. I mean, I do, they're just not long. And this just, it's amazing. And one thing I love about this formula too is it dries down pretty quickly. Anyways, my dog kind of just threw up everywhere and my lashes got messed up in the process. Anyways, the mascara is really, really good. Okay, so we are almost done, but the final step is lips. The Dior lip oil. I think you guys already know how I feel about this. It does look absolutely stunning on the lips though, I cannot lie. But for $40, get the e.l.f. one. This is a lip oil, and for me, it feels more like a thick lipstick, or lip gloss I mean. It's just very sticky, and I don't like that about it. It does give that really pretty glass lip look, but at the same time, for $40, like, you can get something so much cheaper and it will do exactly the same thing. I feel like it doesn't really do anything for my lips benefit-wise. Like, it doesn't moisturize my lips, it doesn't keep them nourished and hydrated. It's kind of just there. But guys, this is the finished look. Everything did kind of come together really nicely, and I don't exactly hate this makeup look. It just kind of goes to show that some products do work just depending on the other products you mix them with. But this is the final look. I honestly really like it. I think it's really pretty. And yeah, I'm not seeing any caking going on. And the e.l.f. Halo Glow kind of surprised me because every time I use this alone, and I hate what it looks like when I use it alone. So if you guys want to see another video like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, because this was honestly so much fun to film and just mixing different makeup products together. Also, let me know if there's any other videos you guys want to see from me, because I'd love to hear all of your recommendations. But I love you all so, so much. I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Bye!